Morning everybody, my name's Darlene and I have Parkinson's. This is going to be a video that's mostly for the people who are new or people who don't remember some of the earlier videos where I tell sort of what Parkinson is. I'm going to just give you a heads up. I'm wiggly right now, but I'm about due medication in a half an hour, and I'm expecting that I'm going to come to a sudden stop here while I'm doing this, but if I do, that will just show you what happens when the medicine stops on me. Anyway, quick backstory. I got Parkinson's, or I found out that I had Parkinson's about 5 years ago. I was in the process of moving from the East Coast to Calgary to be closer to the kids, which we are very thankful of now. And when we got here, we started the process of going to the neurologist and getting diagnosed. Basically, I'm not a doctor. I can only tell what happens to me. And the thing with Parkinson's is, it is different for everybody. Everybody thinks of Parkinson's as the tremor. That's because that's a very visible side effect. So therefore, you can have tremor and have Parkinson's, but you can also not have tremor and have Parkinson's. I do not have much of a tremor. I have recently started having a small tremor in my leg, but no, I do not. That is not my major symptom. The other thing is, Parkinson's usually starts on one side of the body and eventually goes to both sides of the body. I explained the other day, this movement that you see here, this large movement, this is not Parkinson's. This is a result of the medication for Parkinson's. But it is preferable to have this movement and this, it's more annoying, to tell you the truth, for someone else to watch me in this constant state of movement than it is for me. For me, I call it my aerobics class. It makes me out of breath because I'm a heavy woman. So it makes me out of breath, but other than that, that's the only thing that this movement does. But the medication, the medication stops me from, or if I didn't have the medication, my body would stop me from doing just about everything. When the medication wears off, they call it off time or frozen time, or people just say my body stops working. Literally, it stops working. You can't hardly get up. You can't hardly move your feet or your hands. You sort of sit frozen. It's similar to the people who have had rigor mortis when they died. Everything is all stiff. Well, that's what happens to your joints when your medicine is not working. For me, there's not for everybody, but for most people, there is pain that is involved with the freezing up or the medication not working. For me, the pain comes largely in my ankles because I have my toes that curl under, all the tendons on the top of my foot stand up with ridges, and it's painful. So therefore, I don't like being frozen up. Besides, you feel kind of useless because you're not doing anything. Like, you can't hold things, you can't do things. You will notice, I'll just show around here, everything I own is on a string or a clip. This is my stylus, I clip it to me. I have a pen, it goes around my neck on a lanyard. If I don't have it tied down, I am going to drop it. I've been known to open a bottle of pills and just literally throw 100 pills around the room. There's nothing you can do about it. It just happens. So therefore, I am losing control of doing things. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm just going to keep on going. And so you just make adjustments, and after you've made the adjustments, you go on. So I'm at kind of the maximum amount of dose of the tablets that I can take. So we started on a patch, which I have room to go up with that medication. I'm expecting I may have to go up with that medication on my next appointment, which is the 7th of December. But I don't have a lot of room on that one. And it has some terrible side effects like hallucinations. So I'm really not looking forward to that. Trying to think what else I can tell. My mind is jumbled with so many things of what I should say, and then I can't think of them when I'm sitting here. That's the other thing. When my medicine goes off, I have hard time thinking and doing things. I know for new people, I should show a few adaptations that we've got in the apartment. Some of them are pretty funny, and I'm sure that some of them are just normal. I'm going to have to try and take you off the stand though. So here, let me just, I'm not sure if I can do this, Bill, without it, but. No, I'm going to need help. Hang on, my husband's coming to help me get this off. If you can maybe pry this up, I'll hold the tablet. I can get it on, I just never can get it off. There we go, thank you. Okay, now I'm going to, there we are. Now, first thing you'll notice, you see my lovely little black dots on the floor. First of all, there's hubby. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, see these black dots? This is to trick me into moving. They go into the bathroom, they go into the bedroom, and they go into the kitchen. It tricks my brain to move. Okay, I'm going to turn this light switch on. Okay, in here we've got a shower that there's no tub to step over. You can just go straight in to the shower, which is helpful. This machine here, I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is my A-Linker. I spent a lot of money on it, and I'm unfortunately having trouble using it right now. Haven't used it in a few weeks. I'm going to try again, but I'm having some trouble with it. In the kitchen, we've made a few adjustments, of course. It is sort of in a triangle, makes it easier to reach things, they tell me, but I find it very difficult. I do a lot of cooking at the table. I have like an electric fry pan and things like that. And I've got all kinds of equipment. We live in a very small apartment. Okay, I'm going to turn you around, face me again. Okay, I'm going to put you down here. We live in a very small apartment, and I said, I need like a whole parking garage just for medical equipment because I have a ton of medical equipment. I'm gonna try and hang on. Oh, Bill, do you have the phone? That's Amazon coming in. Let's open the door for them. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work like this. I'll try. I'll be quick. What was I just saying, Bill? See, my mind is gone completely. Hang on, I'm just going to pause you for a minute while I try to remember. And that's just the way it happens. My mind went blank and I couldn't remember. In the meantime, I opened the door for the Amazon fellow, and you will notice I'm no longer wiggling. I am now in a frozen position. Not fun. Anywho, I was saying that we have a lot of medical equipment and we don't have much storage here. But anyway, in the springtime, I think that we are contemplating making a move and moving in with our daughter so that she can help care for us. But anyway, I'm going to tell a little story at this point in time because I don't have great brain power right now. So I'm just going to tell a little story, and it's very short. It's not really about my husband, but it's sort of about him. It's more about me and my father. But anyway, my husband wanted to ask my dad if he could have my hand in marriage. Now, this was 40 years ago. But anyway, he said to my dad, he said, Harold, he said, I was wondering if I could ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. And my father's answer was, yes, of course you can, as long as I don't get her back. I said, well, if that didn't frighten him off, I guess nothing will. Anyway, that's my story for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.